Okay, I'm going to share with you 5 mistakes leaders make. I believe strongly that everything rises and falls on leadership. One of the challenges we have as a nation and as a people is lack of leadership. And you see it in different places. You see it at home, you see it at churches, you see it in businesses. But let me show you 5 major mistakes we make in them. One, too many leaders avoid making difficult conversations. They're scared of having difficult conversations. You can't be a leader if you don't do that. I'm not saying you should always look for difficult conversations. There are times that you have to confront issues. Never be scared to confront issues. Two, too many leaders ignore feedback. I love feedback. I mean, I'm always trying to ensure that my team lets me know what they think. And I tell my team, you can always have your say, but you can have your way. That's my call. I make the final decision. But wait, I want to get feedback. I want to know what the customer's saying. What are people saying? It's very important that you get feedback. Too many leaders fail to lead by example. They say, do what I say, don't do what I do. I lead by example. I think it's very important. So if I tell my staff, resume at this time, I try and ensure that I'm there on time to lead by example. So it's very important. So many leaders fail to recognize people that are doing well. Come on. Everybody wants to be recognized. So if you have people around in your team that are doing well, recognize them publicly. And do it repeatedly. And that's one thing I think I do very well. I believe I do very well. And finally, poor communication. You cannot leave if you're not communicating. The vision must be made plain. And one thing, you don't just state the vision once, you say it different times. Sometimes you repeat it, sometimes you tell stories to emphasize it, sometimes you turn to read books about it, but you must always ensure that you communicate effectively. So 5 things, don't forget. 1, don't avoid difficult conversations, don't ignore feedback, always lead by example, recognize people that are doing well, and ensure you're communicating effectively. See you next time.